Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Today, markets was very volatile, and of course, that was expected. Usually, the last week of the monthly expiry, the markets tend to be very volatile. So, what people call this gamma effect. So, the option premiums can shoot up, can fall, can crash, all kinds of things. Look at the way markets moved. On Friday evening, the report came that domestic institutions were net sellers. So because of that, the sentiment turned bearish. Even when US markets were flat on Friday, the GIFT Nifty was indicating about 100 point lower. Then came US-Iran attack. And then, today morning, GIFT Nifty was indicating slightly lower, about 120 point, something like that. But then market opened and came under severe selling pressure. And at some point of time, Nifty was down nearly 300 points. Just imagine the beginning of last week, the Nifty was around this level. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days markets fell about 300 points. Friday, what happened? 300 points shot up. And today, what happened? 300 point fall. Now 300 point up, 300 point down, again 300 point up, 300 point down. So this is how this market is behaving. When 300 point was down in the afternoon, everybody thought market will be bearish. Left, right and center people sold call option. Then market started recovering. Almost the entire 300 point loss was wiped out at some point of time. Then finally, there was some profit booking. Nifty again fell about 100 points. So this intraday volatility is really very huge. And like markets moving 300 point up and down so many times, that too in 2-3 trading sessions, the option prices go crazy. As expected, the India VIX was higher and, the broader markets outperformed. Today, severe selling has come only in the index heavyweights. If you look at the top 5 losers in terms of Nifty contribution, it was Infosys, Reliance, HDFC Bank, L&T and ICICI Bank. Otherwise, things are okay. Auto sector was down, but anyway, that was expected to be down. So as and when there is a problem in Gulf region, crude prices are expected to go higher. So that will affect the auto sector very much. But why the IT sector has to fall? And probably it has something to do with the Accenture results in US yesterday. But Accenture result was okay, not really very bad. Anyway, IT stocks has been doing very well for the last few weeks. And so the profit booking is coming. So it was auto, IT and like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, L&T and Reliance. So these are the stocks that drag the market, whereas the mid cap, small cap, next 50 all did somewhat better. I think at least they have closed in green. So the markets will be volatile for the next 3 trading session also. But only one good thing is that so we are down but not out. So that's what I said it today morning also. And second good thing is that Nifty is still consolidation mode between 24,500 and 25,200. So as long as the Nifty is moving in this range, no need to do anything. You just sell as and when markets move higher, sell calls above 25,200. As and when market coming lower, go and sell any put below 24,500. So that is the right strategy. Of course, it is easier said than done. Looking at the intraday swing and the MTM losses, no, it's not that easy actually. In fact, for the last 1 year, markets has not been good for intraday option sellers, even for positional also. Unless you have, there's always a good question, who makes more money, discretionary trader or system trader? So in this kind of market, only system trader cannot make money. It's only the discretionary trader we can take money. And also anybody putting a stop loss, left, right and center stop loss is being hit. So this is how the markets are behaving for the last many months. So anyway, the sentiment turned slightly bearish because the domestic institutions were net sellers on Friday, but today they are net buyers. But FIIs have turned net sellers. But still, the overall institutional flow is still positive. So, US markets are also volatile, and people are, thinking whether Iran will be, trying to do something. Will Iran attack US, or will Iran stop the shipments in the Straits of Hormuz? And all these things are speculations are going on. So that's why on an expected line, the VIX is higher. So it will take some time for the markets to stabilize and India VIX to fall lower. So anyway, so one thing is good that markets are consolidating. Looking at the open interest, so like huge amount of calls were returned, 25, 100, 200. Puts are also returned. So usually in the last week, and like in Monday, the people take straddle, strangle, so expecting faster time decay. So probably people would have taken 25,000 short straddle. The combined premium is around 300 rupees. So it shows that, markets are likely to settle between 24,700 and 25,300. So otherwise, there is nothing very big today. It's just volatile. That's it. So let us see where the US market closes today, and accordingly we may open tomorrow. But it is definitely not time to be bearish. And that's what, first day when the Israel attacked Iran, also I remember Nifty was gapped down around 300, 400 point, but intraday there was a good recovery. And today US attack Iran, again, at some point of time 300 point fall, but there was a almost good recovery. So markets are bullish. They are not really bearish. The rest of the things we will discuss tomorrow morning. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.